We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Oakland A's. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Mike Fiers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Ready now, David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
David Fletcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They're coming off another victory last time out, and now they're winners of 8 of their last 9 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, Dero, we've got a couple of teams playing some good baseball right now. Unfortunately, a winning streak for one of these teams is going to end today, but boy, this is a great matchup here.
Yeah, I'm excited to call this one with you two guys. Definitely. The two teams playing top of their game right now, really playing well. Both come in on winning streaks. We're going to see who's able to execute in this one.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. And he lays off, ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 27.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he has an even 10 hits in 33 at-bats. Also of note, the 4 home runs he's hit against him. The 1-0. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Batting third, the third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. One to Rendon. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge, I'm okay with that.
2 balls and a strike now. Fletcher over at second. Trout at first with no outs. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Here comes the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Three and 0 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Here's the 3-0. There's a strike with the fastball as he gets back in the count at 3-1. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Man, it's been an absolute nightmare start to the game, and the nightmare continues as he walks in a run here in the first. The wheels are not completely off the bus, but they're definitely wobbling. We'll see if he can limit the damage going forward.
Stepping in, Andrelton Simmons. And the Angels looking for more here in the opening frame of the contest. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And he fouls this one off. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Fouled away. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Towards second. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Hey, D-Row, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game, and actually he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. 2 outs here with a runner at third.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Angels lead it 2-0. Andrew Heaney gets the ball for the Angels in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Into the box now, Jorge Mateo. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Pitch on the way. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
This is exactly what you want to do when you've gone down by 2 runs. Answer the bell. So he leads off the next inning and gets them going with a double. Now if they can scratch a run or two across this inning, they'll be right back in this one.
Runner!
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Here it comes, 1-0. So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I can't tell you how important it is to throw that first run up on the board, and that's exactly what they did. A little crooked number, a 2 spot to give their pitcher a chance to relax and go out and pound the strike zone. This team has been playing red-hot baseball recently.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here now the 2-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. There's ball 4.
Batting third, the first baseman.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
From the stretch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
That evens it up 1-1. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Batting fourth.
So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. From the stretch. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with 1 swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
The 1-0.
Nope.
2-0 count, runners at the corners. You can bet he's looking for something to drive right here. There's a good chance he gets something to hit, too.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Now a throw over. Runner back standing. 2-0 count and the pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit it now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Reined in. One there. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Next batter to the plate, Brian Goodwin. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Fouled off. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball. Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now the pitch.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And it's fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And this is lined softly here to the left side, but foul. Pulled toward right center field. Piscotty's on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the machine, Albert Pujols. First pitch on its way.
0-1's the count.
One strike to Pujols.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
A ball and 2 strikes to Albert Pujols.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The 1-0.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
2-0 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
At the plate now, David Fletcher, as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Barehanded on the move. Got him.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
2 men on, 2 out, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Off the plate,
Now a
ball one.
fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball, down.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Here's the 2-0. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now a good throw in will hold that second runner at third base, so they're at the corners now with 2 away.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
Throw over to first, and he's back standing. Two balls and no strikes to Anthony Rendon.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So a 3-run shot to left center, number 23 for him thus far. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
It looked like he might just work out of that inning, only giving up a single run, but it all comes crashing down on that mistake. Nothing like a 3-run bomb to change the entire complexion of your day on the mound.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Lou Trevino enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Trevino. The left fielder, number 8, Justin Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on one pitch, and the inning is over. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's the Angels 6 and the A's nothing. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Chapman swings, and this one's hit very well out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No outs, nobody on. Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
At the plate, Austin Allen. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 249 the average coming in. 6 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
And that brings up Chad Pinder. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
That's a ball. Two balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Into the box now, Sheldon Neuse. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Still plenty to be desired in terms of batting average, down in the 180s entering play. 4 home runs and 11 RBIs.
Nope.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Digging in now, Jorge Mateo. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking to minimize the damage here. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. We've played 2. It's the Angels 6 and the A's 1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Angels.
Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now batter, the catcher, Jason Castro.
Coming to the plate now, Jason Castro. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here it comes. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. Now here's a swing by Castro as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run for Jason Castro. Number 23 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
The right fielder, number 18.
In now, Brian Goodwin. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Fastball well outside. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line down the left field line.
But it drops foul down there in the home bullpen area.
Hard hit ball to second. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fouled away. The 1-2. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
2-2 the count.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Full count. 3-2.
Fouled off. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. But the Angels add 1 more to their lead, and it comes via the solo home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Angels 7 and the A's 1. At the plate, Ramon Laureano, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now to the plate, Matt Olson looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
At the ball.
A ball and no strikes. Olson is one of the very best corner infielders in the game today. Oftentimes first and third basemen are known for their offensive work, but he's truly a multi-dimensional talent. Really makes an impact on defense, and that makes him incredibly fun to watch every time he takes the field.
Yeah, watching him go about his business. First step quickness, his reaction time is unparalleled, able to make all the plays, and he takes a ton of pride in his craft.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Let's see what they throw Olson on a 3-1 count.
Count
3-2 now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's the 0-1.
At the ball. Count is 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in, Tommy La Stella. He reached on a single in his first try.
Tommy La Stella.
Now here it comes. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 1-1 home. And that's down into left center for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So he's into scoring position here on that double that kicks off the 4th inning. And we check out the Angels leaders in that category to find that he currently ranks 3rd on the ball club. Stepping in now, David Fletcher. Popped him up. Olson is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And that brings up Mike Trout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up Anthony Rendon.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Rising fastball, and it catches the zone for a strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no one will track it down. 7 runs, an equal number of hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And that's a setup pitch right there, 1-2.
2 strikes.
Hit in the air down the right field line.
So this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Here's another 1-2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Angels strand 1. They're on top 7-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the outfielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Stephen Piscotty.
First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1, here it is. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
Into the box, Austin Allen. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0 home. Line toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there, but the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Standing in now, Chad Pinder, a base hit in his first trip. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
A time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly by Pujols. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Now batting, Sheldon Neuse. Runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball in.
1 run, 7 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. This is in the air out to right. Giving chase is Goodwin. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. The A's strand one. They're down 7-1. all ready to go in the top of the fifth. And that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Justin Upton.
Justin Upton.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Now Upton with a swing and a deep drive to left. And gone. An absolute bomb. Justin Upton with the solo home run, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Jake Diekman gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Diekman. The batter, the shortstop, Andrelton.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Diekman has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So now to the plate, Jason Castro, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. And a strike to even the count, 1-1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Noisy is calling for it. 1 out. And there are the final numbers for the Oakland starter. And clearly he was off his game this evening.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
At the plate, Brian Goodwin, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. So striding in, Albert Pujols. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0.
Aye. 1-1.
Two out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to the Angels' first baseman. The 2-1. Hit in the air to left field. Pinder is camped under this one. And he will put it away to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. Angels are out in front, 9-1. Digging in once again, Jorge Mateo. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
When you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the concrete staircases and gone. A solo home run there for Jorge Mateo. 3rd home run for him on the year, but they still face a 7-run deficit.
Hey, every once in a while, the speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Little late that time as he swings and misses for strike 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Now a swing and a fly ball.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
The 1-2. Line toward right center. That's his first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
Just an unbelievable piece of hitting right there. Staying on the inner half of that baseball right there. Staying to it and through it, not coming around it, and able to drive it the other way for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Matt Olson. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
David.
Chris Davis next to bat. Back up the middle. Simmons has it to second for one. Throw on to Pujols. They get them both, and they end the inning. But the A's get one back thanks to the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 9-2 ball game. Digging in, Tommy La Stella. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. The pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike one. Now the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, I can only speak from my own past experiences. When the flags are blowing out, you want as many at-bats as you can, and that's exactly what's happening. This ball's jumping at you.
You know, D-Row, this is always a nightmare for a pitcher. Not only is this a good hitting ballpark, but the wind blows out on top of it. This is the last place you want to be a pitcher at.
No hits to this point. Oh, here's the pitch. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Slow roller out to short. Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Now at the plate, Mike Trout. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he lays off there, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Counts even to Trout, 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2. Lined into right, a base hit. Around first, Trout on his way to second now. And now Gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The third baseman, number 6, Anthony Rendon.
In now, Anthony Rendon, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 delivery. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He's in at second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Justin Upton.
J.B. Wendelken gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Wendelken.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as he'll take a look at ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 misses, ball 2. Too high, and it's 3-0. Wendelken has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Digging in, Andrelton Simmons.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Strike 3 called on the slurve that time, and there are 2 down.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
At the plate now, Jason Castro, as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Now here's a swing by Castro as he gets a lot of this one out to deep right field. Gone. And that one had some extra distance. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian.
Into the box, Brian Goodwin. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. The pitch. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So stepping in, Albert Pujols. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch. Too low. 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
A runner on first with 2 away. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Halos lead this one 14-2. Stepping in, Matt Chapman. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Trout at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So one gone for the A's in their half of the sixth. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Here's the first pitch to him.
No, that's low.
Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Bases are empty, one man out. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Austin Allen waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Allen.
Into the box now, Austin Allen. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
Runner at first here, one man out. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Now batting,
Striding in for Oakland, Chad Pinder. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. Hit hard. Foul. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. 2 out with the man at first. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Oakland, and they remain well behind. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Tommy La Stella to bat next.
Tommy La Stella.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, the designated hitter, David Fletcher.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, David Fletcher. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike. And
Nope.
Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
First delivery to him on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Angels are out in front 14-2. Ryan Buchter gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home
Number
7th.
26, Ryan Buchter.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Sheldon Neuse.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Lifted in the air out to right.
Waiting on it is Goodwin.
Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Mateo. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
First offering on its way. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, got to feel like it's a win for the offense.
Fouled off. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Digging in to try it again, Ramon Laureano. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Popped up. Pujols is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th. And that brings in the big power hitting first baseman, Matt Olson. From the belt, kicks and deals. A runner on first with 2 away.
Nope.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
In for strike 2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. The A's strand 1. And as you can see, they are way behind. Yusmeiro Petit enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
New inning set to get underway, and next will be the imposing power bat, Anthony Rendon.
Anthony Rendon.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. The 0-1 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Stepping in now, Justin Upton. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Upton waiting, now the 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A runner at second, nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. The next 1-2 pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
At the plate, Jason Castro swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. And he fouls this one off.
Nope.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
The 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. Brian Goodwin would be next. Three-two pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to Olson will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Angels leave one, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the veteran DH, Chris Davis. He's set and the pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Fouled away. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
2 balls and 2 strikes, the count to Chris Davis. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Standing in now, Matt Chapman, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. To short, hit hard, taken in by Simmons. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. Now here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Boy, another base hit, and hopefully not another stranded runner, Mark.
Yeah, I can't tell you how frustrating it is for the offensive team not to be able to pick their pitcher up. A lot of traffic on the board. Somebody's got to come through.
To the plate now, Austin Allen, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 0-1. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. And that misses. 2-1. A little roller toward the hole. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. And they remain well behind. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in is the outfielder, Brian Goodwin.
Brian Goodwin.
He's set. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1.
Nope,
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Stepping into the box, Albert Pujols. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Hey.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One strike to Pujols.
Hey.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
One out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Tommy La Stella. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle. The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Hold high in the air out to right field. Piscotty's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Angels go down 1-2-3, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Next up for the A's, Chad Pinder starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's in there for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
The 0-1 delivery. And that misses 1-1. Now here it comes. And he lays off this one down and in for ball two. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
The 3-1 pitch. And could this be the start? It's a long way back, but the leadoff man is on base to start their final set of at-bats.
Now batting, second baseman, Sheldon.
In now, Sheldon Noisy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Sheldon Noisy is sent packing
13,
for the first out in the bottom of the ninth.
Jorge Mateo.
So now to the plate, Jorge Mateo, as he'll take a look at ball one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 home.
2 ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Now the 2-0.
Hey.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Pujols backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
The batter, number 22.
A's down to their final out now. And digging in now, Ramon Laureano. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0. Two and 1 after the foul ball there. From the stretch. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Last strike now for Oakland. Fouled off. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. But they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson.
Olson.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot that time for Matt Olson. Number 23 for him thus far, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Noah Ramirez will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Ramirez. The batter, number 2. Designated hitter.
Stepping in now, Chris Davis. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And it's fouled away. Three runs already home here. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back to back to back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
4 runs here in this half inning. Hard on the ground towards short. Simmons is there. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
14-6 is the way this one ends. Los Angeles launched 6 home runs as a team in the ballgame. Andrew Heaney earned his 9th win of the year. Mike Fiers struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.